we also have quite a range of different stands and whatever, and the event would not be an event without having somebody in charge. So we've got the, if I can say, the strong arm of the law with us today to show what is going on in the motorcycle world, in real world, in policing, etc. And you are?
I'm Matt. I'm from the Roads Policing Unit of Surrey Police. We're based at Burpham Traffic Centre near Guildford. And we're here hopefully to do a bit of engagement with the public and show that we're human beings too. We have an enjoyment of cars, bikes, and we're here to just do some engagement, answer questions, and hopefully have a good day along with everybody else that's come out on this lovely Sunday.
Well, I think you represent motorcycling in a different manner, and I mean, I was amazed to see what you guys, and I don't know whether you were involved in it, what you did during the various ceremonies that have gone on, on high-profile television. Yeah. It must have been a fantastic job actually riding with the procession from the airport at speed, and there was some good riding in there.
Yeah, I didn't get involved directly in escorting that, but I was on the bike for the procession. Up near Ashford, and yeah, a very stressful day for a lot of people, a hard day. But I think it went off really well, and I think everyone involved felt that they'd shown the best of being British, and the fact that it went off without a hitch, and gave her a fascinating send off, and also then for the coronation as well, welcoming in a new era and just showing what it is to be part of the community. The public are the police are the public really at the end of the day.
And sadly, I have to say this, we're riding German motorcycles.
Yeah, unfortunately, UK police have used BMWs for quite a while. Some forces have used Yamahas in the past, but I believe, well, Surrey anyway, we only use the RT1250s now, which are quite a good workhorse. They're heavy, but they carry the kit we need to do. They have the space for all the batteries, the radios. On the screen you can see this is the inbuilt BMW screen. That's just our radio that we add on, and then we've got all the extra buttons for the emergency lights, and then over this side for the sirens and things. And then obviously we can talk through the radio and the comms in our headsets. But they do what we need them to do. They're comfortable for a full day's riding. They are nimble enough to go around the bends and pick up speeds, but they just do everything to a pretty good standard. And there's not a lot of other bikes out there that would be able to do all the variety of works we do, which is fast, high-speed riding, but also a lot of just patrolling, lots of miles in it, and long time in the saddle. So apart from being heavy, they do the job pretty well.
Yeah, I know a guy who used to try and ride one of these in the Welsh Tudor Enduro, and he got it stuck and had to get a tractor to pull him out.
Yeah, these things happen. I've dropped one, unfortunately. Just got the ground wrong on the slope with the gravel, and it went down. But no, on the whole, once you get used to them, they're pretty nimble actually. You can get them around the figures of eights, you can get them around the bends, roundabouts, and yeah, they do the job nicely.
Probably people don't realise, but they're shaft drive as well, which gives you a lot of comfort, I guess, really. And they still got the torque reaction when you.
Yeah, the boxer engine and things. They still want to sit up when you accelerate, but yeah, it's nice, smooth on the power through the bends, and yeah, it's less maintenance for us to do. We don't have to worry about getting the oil out. That's for the workshops at the service, but we don't have to worry about tightening and lubing the chain, which is nice.
Some people who like riding motorbikes think you must have the ideal job, ride a motorbike every day that somebody provides for you.
Yeah, I don't ride it every day. I have to say I'm a little bit fair weather sometimes. In the proper cold and horribleness, I won't go out. But yeah, it's nice to have the, especially on days like today where you just go out, ride, and then engage with people, and tend to get a bit of a better reception. If we're going out at the weekends down towards Dorking, the A24, or down in towards Sussex, where I'm not going to say problems with motorcyclists, but you get a lot of them on the roads, and some people do obviously take the mickey a little bit, but get a better reception. People tend to see you as a motorcyclist first rather than a police officer, and it allows you to do a bit more communication with them, a bit more education, rather than just going out slapping tickets on people and being that nasty authoritarian person. You can actually go out and engage with people and try and influence and encourage them to be safer on the road, so that then we don't have to go and deal with the collisions afterwards, because people don't realise that we're out there trying to prevent it, because that's the worst part of our job, is when we have to turn up and pick up the pieces and then go around your house and tell your loved ones that you're not coming home, or that you're in hospital with some serious injuries. That's the worst part of the job, and that's what we're trying to prevent. So yeah, I think until you've experienced the stress and the emotions that you go through seeing the worst scenes and then having to relay that onto families, I think that tends, when you can actually have that conversation with people, when they're not just seeing you as an officer, they're seeing you as a person, you can relate to them, and hopefully it gets through. And if I can prevent one person from coming a cropper, then job done for me.
Absolutely, yeah, that's good. I used to often get stopped because I used to carry competition bikes on the back of my car, and I've been stopped a number of times thinking, oh gosh, what have I done? And the guy said, what's that then? What?
Sometimes, yeah. Sometimes we do see things and just go, I'm going to have a look at that and just make sure everything's all right. But actually, it's just quite interesting. Yeah, just get to speak to members of the public. We deal with suspects of things, victims of things, and actually it's nice out on the roads and things to actually just deal with members of the public that don't always have an interaction with the police, and hopefully give them a positive experience, that we are normal people. Yeah. We are just out there trying to do our bit, and we're not there to tell everyone off. So yeah, actually just speaking to normal people day to day can be a really nice part of the job, actually.
So when you get to retirement age, we've got in the motorcycle team here a couple of ex-motorcyclists, and in fact, well, a couple of motorcyclists, but one of them was inspector of the mounted police.
Oh right.
Yeah, and he's here today doing his bit. And we used to have another couple who were undercover guys on motorbikes, were part of the team. So you know, if you ever get to a point when you have time and you want to retire, Brooklands is a place to come with your motorbike experience. So thanks very much for your time. And you do a fantastic job, and thanks very much for it.
Thank you very much. Have a good day.